What's up, guys? It's your girl, Miss K. This is K's take. This is not his take. This is not her take, but it is K's take. I hope you all had a wonderful Thursday. I hope you're having a very wonderful week. The moment we have been waiting for is here. The schedule released today. Mind you, it was already getting leaked, but hey, we knew it was going to happen. But we have the full schedule, we have the official schedule. And our schedule is not a cakewalk. I'll be the first to say it. I am a diehard fan, and this schedule worries me a little bit. But because I am a diehard fan, I am going to have the utmost optimism. And I'm going to say that these games, yes, they may be tough, but I have us coming out on top. Let's go through the schedule just a little bit. All right. So, week one, Eagles. I'm going to say this is a win only because we don't know what David Blau is going to do. We don't know what Durante Jones is going to do. But guess who else doesn't know? The Eagles. Guess who else has a new offensive scheme? The Eagles. Yes, Jalen Hurts has been in I don't know how many new offensive schemes. Okay, cool. But our defense has gotten so much better. And yes, I understand. We haven't seen anything yet. We'll feel comfortable after training camp. I get all that. And this is just a super early prediction. But let's think about it. Sonny Styles, Leo Chanel, Frankie Louvu can play like he is supposed to. Charles and Menahu, like everybody's worried about our secondary, and I get it. I'm kind of put off by it too. But if our front seven does what they're supposed to do, we don't even have to worry about the secondary. We all know you put pressure on Jalen Hurts, he's crumbling, fumbling. He's not going to do much. Everybody's talking about Makai Lemon. Okay, cool. If Jalen Hurts can't get the ball to him, then what? I mean, is he going to pass it anyway? Did he pass it to AJ Brown? Wasn't that a problem that they had last year? Come on, guys, let's be realistic. Let's think. We have an opportunity and we can win that game. So I'm calling it a win. Dallas, I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, we're going to sweep them. I don't know. Yes, our secondary struggles. But once again, if we get pressure on Dak, we won't have to rely on the secondary. We won't have to rely on our safeties and our cornerbacks until we beef that up or figure out what we're doing with that. Are CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens a threat? Absolutely. Javonte Williams coming out the backfield, is he a threat? Absolutely. But do I think our defense will stand up and show out? Absolutely. Come on, fans. I need y'all to get a little bit more hype. Seattle, realistically, I don't have us winning that game. Indianapolis, I have us winning that game, and it's in London. New York Giants, I'm going to go ahead and say it. Both of the Giants games, we're going to sweep them. That is the only one I am claiming as a sweep because it's the Giants and Jackson Dart, Cam Scatterboo, whatever. If Malik Neighbor is back, he's probably one of the only threats. Yes, okay, they have Arvell Reese. Okay, cool. But once again, look at who we have. Keep that in mind. San Francisco, if we have Brandon Ayuk, that's going to be a revenge game, which will be very fun to see. If we don't have Brandon Ayuk, I think there might be a chance for us to win. Bye week, the Eagles again, the Rams. That's probably a loss, just being real. All right, so with the Giants, the Bengals, that could be a toss up. We might win that one though. We've done it in the past. The Cardinals, it just depends on what they have going on there. The Titans, yes, they got some pieces. Okay, cool. I don't think Cam Ward is going to step up like that this year. Will he be good? Probably, but I don't think he's going to step up. Going back to the Cardinals real quick, yes, they have Jeremiah Love. Whoop de whoop. I'm still heartbroken about that. But how are they going to use him? How can they use him? They needed so many other pieces, and they went with the running back. He might not even be playing by the time we have to play them, which I'm not wishing harm, hurt, or danger on anybody, but I'm just saying the Cardinals needed a lot more help than a running back. Houston, that one's going to be an interesting one because we already know they have a good defense. CJ Stroud, however, not the most consistent, not well under pressure. So that will be probably one of those nitty gritty games. The Atlanta Falcons, we could possibly win that one. The Vikings, I don't know if you guys tuned in on the live that I was on with Overtime Otis and the Commanders table. This one was one of those games where it could go either way. I believe their quarterback is going to be Kyler Murray. They do have Jay Jettas and they do have Addison. So if they do win that game, it'll be because of Jay Jettas and Addison. Jacksonville Jaguars, and that live, I did say that that will probably be one of our fluke lost games. You know, we have to have one or two every year. The teams we're supposed to beat, we cannot beat. And then the teams that nobody has us beating, we beat. Y'all know how we do. So I'm using that one as one of those. Dallas at the end of the season. I don't know. It's Dallas. Who knows? I think we split. So if we win the first one, then I think we lose the last one. If we lose the first one, I think we'll win the last one. That's just my prediction. Once again, this is a super duper duper way early prediction, but I just wanted to talk about it, just wanted to run through it, give a little bit of my take on my own channel. So hopefully you guys, put in the comments, what games do you think are going to be a blowout? What games do you think we lose? Do you think I'm being too optimistic? Do you think I'm not being optimistic enough? Please let me know in the comments. Also, we saw that Jaden Daniels is going to be on the new season of quarterback. This is also interesting. I was talking to one of my friends the other day, and we were trying to figure out what exactly are they going to cover of Jaden Daniels? Because if they're covering what happened to him last season, I don't want to relive that. I'm not watching it if we have to watch him go through his injury and rehab and all that. Now, I am curious to see his mindset throughout the process. I'm curious to see what kind of leader he is. And, he's very quiet, he's very private, he's very behind the scenes. So, depending on what they are covering in the documentary, I'm curious to see him in a different light, him on a more personal level. So, look out for that. But like I said, if they're covering last season, I don't know if I'm going to be able to tune into it. But yeah, guys, thank you for rocking with me. Like I said, I'm going to try to have videos coming out since there's a lot to talk about. And I want to start talking more about the team as a whole and what we could look for going into 2026. I believe this is our year. I believe that we have the moving pieces. We have a lot of versatile players. We have a lot of talent that I think is being slept on. Yes, we need help in our wide receiver room, our cornerback room, and our safety room. But sometimes, depending on how other parts of the machine step up, sometimes you can kind of just blend that in there. So we're going to continue to see what's happening. We should be hearing about Diggs and Brandon Ayuk soon. Who knows what's going to happen there? But like I've been saying all off season, I think we are in a very good position. I would love for you guys to start giving our team a little bit more credit. Give our defense some more credit. Yes, I know it's just on paper, but we have to look at the improvements that we made. Jaden Daniels in 2024 had a mediocre team. Our team had a mediocre defense. We have upgraded a lot of things that were wrong last season. We've upgraded a lot since 2024, and look what we did in that season. We have to be more optimistic, guys. Okay? This is going to be a good season. I feel it. It feels like 2024. I hope it's better than 2024. But will I sit here and lie and say that our schedule is great? No, it's not. Our schedule is tough, but that's what we do as fans. We stick around. We go through it with our team through thick and thin. And I'm going to be here to talk to you guys about it. So, as always, peace, love, and blessings, and hail to our commanders. Bye, guys.